Today's Tips for Tuesday, we're going to talk about adding tables to solutions so you can move any of your customizations on that table along to the next environment.
We are in a solution that I already have created, and we see that I have 0 tables in here. Now I can come over here to add existing and come down to table, and we have a list of our tables. I'll just use the account one for now and then hit next. Right up here, you can see that it says that we have 4 forms, 1 dashboard, and I can either clear these objects or I can edit these objects. And what you can see here is that you have columns, relationships, business rules, right? You have views, forms, dashboards. You can pick the specifics that you want. So if we take a look at columns, we have this customized field here. So I'll go ahead and add that. And then I'll take a look at my relationships and see if there was any customized relationships that I wanted to add. I can add any business rules that I have on this table. Views I can add my forms, which is really helpful if you have a customized form in one environment while you're testing and then want to take that to production. You don't have to recreate it. You can just use the same form. So we also have dashboards, charts, messages, keys. Let's go ahead and add a form. You can see here that there is several different forms to choose from, right? So let's just say I wanted to put another one in there. Then let's go ahead and add a view as well. Now I'll say add. Now on here, right, we see a bunch of different components that we're saying to move over. And now you also have the option to include the metadata, or if you just wanted to send everything, include all objects. Go ahead and hit add. Come over here to my solution and look at the account table. You can see that I have the different components of this account table. And then as I move over here, you can see that this is the column that I brought over. Let's see the forms that I brought over. This was the form that I brought over, and I brought a couple views, right? So these were the ones that I used. This was so helpful a few weeks ago when I was working with a client. I had several different custom fields on the account table. So I wanted to make sure that I moved that account table over, and I was getting some errors because there were some updates that needed to happen, but the team was not ready to make those updates. So then I was able to go ahead and select only the columns that I wanted, right? And then push it over, and then it worked. It allowed me to update the table very easily without the whole team having to do any major upgrades to make that happen. The real question is, are you putting all of your flows inside of a solution yet?